It is April 14, 2011, and this is the SC Center. What's up, guys? JP McDonald here for a little bit of a delayed SC Center. I do apologize for that. Did set the alarm clock, and my sleep schedule is terrible. Patrick, what's going on with you?
It's awesome, man.
You have a chin today. I just got to announce that. Oh,
what?
Shit.
How's it going in Texas, man?
Well, I haven't actually been outside today because I just woke up probably 10 minutes ago, so...
Beautiful.
I don't know.
The life of a gamer. The life of a gamer.
I mean, my window says that it looks kind of brown outside. I don't actually see the outside much. But let's talk about Starcraft, Patrick, since that is what the show is all about. Can we not hear Patrick? Let me turn Patrick up because you are quite low. There we go. All right, let's move on to the NASL. Yesterday we had QXC lose to Moman 2-0. Cruncher taking out Dark Force. And what I gotta say, those games were so boring that I had to just go do something else until that series is over. Did you watch those games, Patrick?
Yeah, I was only able to watch really the second half of the NASL day without, you know, getting up to go do other stuff, as you said, to be perfectly honest. Not that that's really on NASL. I don't want to jump on the hypercritical bandwagon because everyone seems to hate every little thing about the NASL.
I'm not, yeah. No, I'm just saying.
Not your fault, not your fault.
I'm just saying that Cruncher plays the most boring PvZ I have ever seen, but it's good. Like, he wins games with it. So,
yeah, he gets the job done.
So, I mean, congratulations on that, but holy crap, I'm never going to watch him play PvZ again, because that was bad. Let's get back to the results. We have Show taking out TT1, which I would kind of call somewhat of an upset a little bit. I really thought TT1 was going to be up to snuff after coming back from Korea. And I guess this was probably the biggest match of the day yesterday. In Control taking out Ensnare 2-0. Patrick, what was your match of the day yesterday?
I think there's no choice about it, really. In Control and Snare was really fun to watch. In Control played well, and In Control came on afterwards and was the single interview that didn't bore me to death either. So that was cool, because In Control's a charismatic dude. I really enjoyed it. Actually, today's NASL was overall yesterday's NASL was a big step up from day one. I mean, for me, because I could watch it, the lag wasn't like debilitating the whole time, which was cool. Diggity was awesome.
Diggity is the fucking man.
I think Diggity won a ton of new fans today.
Good.
I know
because he, for some reason, is just falling under people's radar. I don't understand that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why either. But for some reason, there's a mob out with pitchforks and torches for Greetorp's head. I can't totally understand why. I mean, I know he yells a lot, and there's a couple of things about it. But I think considering NASL is just getting started, hopefully he's going to improve over the time. I think the criticism has been a bit much, but overall, I had a good time with NASL yesterday, even though some of the games were a little, you know, boring. How'd you feel about it?
I thought it was fun. I thought Diggity was awesome. Greetorp, I mean, I can't say that he was incredible because I'll probably get shit for that, but I think he's going to try to improve, as he said so on his Twitter and things like that, and that's really all you can hope for. Is I think casting each day, 5 days a week, he's going to improve just through doing that, even if he's not even trying to. But it is what it is. I think he'll get better over time, and hopefully everyone can just bear with him until he does. Although it's not anything that you really have to bear with, because he's not that bad, guys. Stop freaking out. But tomorrow, or today, I guess, we've got Naniwa versus Strelic, or do we, Patrick? What's going on with that?
We do not. I believe this is what Jeff came on the stream yesterday to talk about. I believe Naniwa got a forfeit. And here's the story real quick. Naniwa had been traveling to and from DreamHack. Obviously, that's tough. Being able to keep a close schedule like that when you're traveling, not great distances for Naniwa, but a pretty significant distance. But Naniwa came home, said he was tired, asked them for a little bit of a delay so he could sleep. Strelic begrudgingly gave it to him, and then a half an hour later, NASL admins found him laddering, and they were like, what's going on here? So Strelic does get the win there, and rightfully so. Really hard to blame anyone but Naniwa for that.
Indeed. So we've also got a ZVZ coming up between Moonglade and Slush. Kawaii Rise versus Hey Pro. DDE versus Nada. Ooh, that's going to be a pretty crazy match. I didn't even know that was today. And PvP between Squirtle versus Axolov. Wow, it's like the day of the mirrors. We've got a ZVZ, a PvP, and a TVT, and a TVZ. But What's going to be your match of the day to watch? I'm going to say DDE Nada. Squirtle Axlov might be pretty good too, though. What do you
Kind of
got,
looking forward
Patrick?
to Kawhi Rice versus Heypro. I feel like every time Heypro comes on the stream, I'm waiting for him to break out. Like,
I feel like I'm waiting for him to win. Because he hasn't yet. Heypro, you're a good player. Everyone knows it.
That's
Just
what I'm saying. Every time
series.
he's on one of these big leagues, I'm like, this is the time he's going to break out of this weird shell that's gone around him. I don't know, but that's definitely the matchup I'm looking forward to.
Well, we'll have to see if he wins today. But what's up next? I think MC was tweeting about DreamHack.
Right, so DreamHack, MC got a lot of guff from, I think, a vocal minority who likes to bitch and moan whenever either players they like lose or, I don't know, whenever they have the opportunity to bitch and moan. MC tweeted, and the translation goes like this: I hope this is translated and shown to foreigners who are criticizing me. White Rod did the same build 5 times in a row, and I merely did the counter build. How can people say that's cheese? Since he doesn't start by producing a Zealot, I proxygate. It was a 17 million won game. I did it because I was certain I would win. MC shouldn't even have to defend himself.
Hold on,
I mean,
Patrick. I got to play something.
All right.
This is what's great about sports. This is what the greatest thing about sports is. You play to win the game.
You play to win the game. Who the fuck cares if he cheeses? He won. It was for $15,000.
Herm Edwards knows what he's talking about.
He does. Who the fuck cares, man? Like,
He's a terrible
get off
football coach,
of
but he knows
MC's
what
back.
he's talking about.
If you were going for $15,000 or 17 million won, you would cheese too. Why is there
JP,
an argument about this?
I would go for the 6-hour macro game. I'm honorable. I'm a good man. No, fuck that. MC does what it takes to win.
I'm
That's
getting
all that
red
really
because how
counts.
much that pisses me off that there's like a thread with like 700 posts on it. MC's a cheesy player. I can't. No, shut up. He won to win. That's all it is. You play to win the game.
You play to win the game. Agreed. Moving on, though, to not give those haters any more time of our day. Spanishiwa, which is such a baller name, got interviewed over at Well Played. And if you're interested, I believe he'll be on the Day 9 Daily tonight. Is that true, JP?
I believe so, and I think it's going to be happening at 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern over at day9.tv. I think you can go check. I think there's a post on Reddit about that, so you can go check that out for more information. But he has this, what is it, the gasless build for quite some time with a ton of queens and a ton of lings, and then he eventually gets a lot of gas, and I think he moves out with investors or something like that. But it's a pretty cool take on ZV whatever, as he does it in every single matchup. I was reading some of the posts from him last night, but it's pretty cool. Check out day9.tv tonight to tune in for that. I'm sure he's going to be elaborating on it a bit more. Looks like Navi has gotten a StarCraft 2 squad, Patrick.
Yeah, they have, and
players,
the Rakaka World headline is really funny. It says, Navi with SC2 squad, fans disappointed. And that kind of sums up what's going on here. I mean, you expect Navi, who maybe you don't know them, but they're a great Counter-Strike clan, among other things, to get some good players on their side. Right now, here is the full lineup. Hireling, Happy Zerg, Alf, who I'm rooting for just based on the name.
Alf is back. I love that show. Didn't you
Remember
like Alf?
Remember Alf? He's back in popcorn.
Back, man.
Crazy Panda and Baby Knight. So not exactly household names, but Navi is a good team as far as management goes and whatnot. So you got to hope that these guys will grow and match the team name. Also on Rakaka, we have interviews with Idra, Huck, and Naniwa, the latter in Swedish, but he does talk about the foreign house. If you can speak that devil language, you can read that up. Also, a while ago, the IEM World Championships were on Eurosport, a European network, and I haven't quite watched it yet, but I just came across the link on Rakaka World, and I'm going to watch it as soon as I rewatch Super Troopers. I'm going to go ahead and watch the Eurosport thing. Pretty excited to see how Eurosport, what their take is on IEM.
I haven't watched it either, so I'm very curious to see how they kind of. I think it's a 30-minute show. Is that right?
Something like that. I'm not really sure.
I mean, StarCraft 2 matches last about 30 minutes for one game, so we'll have to see how they crammed all of the esports into a 30-minute time slot, as if you ever watched the CGS, they did it in very shitty ways, so we'll have to see what Eurosport is up to over there. It's time for ARTOSIS Watch 2011. He is still not in GRANDMASTERS as of 5:29 p.m. on April 14, 2011. Too bad, so sad. We'll have to keep waiting. See if he gets in the next couple of days. I know he's been trying. I looked at his SC2 ranks, and he's lost like 30 games in the past couple of days.
The people have spoken, and we need a graphic and some theme music to go along with this feature. We'll get on that for you guys because this is the best feature we've ever come up with by far. But the second best feature is Picture of the Day. What do you got for that?
Picture of the Day? Oh, man, who posted this? Well, this is from the movie Super Troopers, and it's a take on one Andre, Gretor, Ping Schwa, and Jeff and Control Robinson from the two casters over there at the NASL. I gotta credit this guy. Alright, it comes from Joel Seth over at reddit.com/r/Starcraft. Congratulations on winning Picture of the Day. You get nothing. Except for our love and admiration and everyone else who watches the show. Patrick, do you have anything else?
No, man. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it.
All right. Check us out at twitter.com/itmeJP. Follow Patrick at twitter.com/CholoPeon. Send in the tips, 2 tips at itmeJP.com. If there's something that we're not talking about that you want us to, just send it in there. More often than not, we're not going to check the stream chat to look at some small tournament. We'd rather read about it beforehand and see if it's worth talking about. So I was going to see if... Oh, I got something else. Here's my something else.
The thing about sports is you play to win the game.
That's it, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the SC Center, and we'll be on time tomorrow. I'll set my alarm clock. I promise. Peace.